There you go. Now you're recording. Run it back. Oh. I was like, no, we're not going to rewind that. I wasn't even recording or dropping it in there. That little bar right there costs $10. And it's bright as shit. Got that at that Harbor Freight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me about that when you got it, I think. Isn't that when you sent the pictures?
Yeah, I just got this today. But I got the other one back there. And I got two up in there. One of them fell because she was up on it and actually pushed it down in the light. The light was over here. She knocked it down. Yeah. I'm like, oh. And then she was hiding for a minute. Now see, this little fucker is just like, hey, I'm going to hang out over here. And she's over there like, yep. Come forth, little creature. And the cool part is she doesn't go right to it. She just waits for it to come to her. And then she jumps on it. The next thing I'm going to throw in there, I think, when she gets a little bit bigger, is a society finch.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go put one in. I'm gonna go spend the few bucks, grab it. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm not gonna tell nobody I'm feeding it to nothing because I know they might try to avoid sale.
Oh yeah, they will. Like if you go to PetSmart, oh yeah, they'll avoid it 100%.
That's why I go straight to Wayne's Feed. That's where I get these little dudes from.
Yeah.
The other one was a little bit bigger. There was the bigger one, and they were black. The one female, I thought they was just roughhousing. No big deal. They're playing. Next thing you know, I come home from work, and one bitch chewing up the other bitch. Just like, oh, it was bad.
I bet.
All that's left in there is I'm like, that's just crazy. And then the sadistic ass mouse, thinking I don't know what's going on, right? She fucking grabs hold of the mouse that she's chewing on and props its head up over the feeding dish, so its body's down here and its head's in there, so it looks like it's eating. I'm like, what? I've had my hairless rats and I've seen them kill each other. That's pretty morbid stuff right there. This one here is ape shit. This is the first time a mouse has ever stayed over on that side after putting it in there.
I was gonna say, maybe I should have dropped them in the middle.
I mean, I'll see it. It's the waiting game. Are you anxious?
I can't wait. Like, I'm a big science geek, so I'm sitting here and I feel like I'm at a live Discovery Channel right now. Like, and I'm trying to be patient.
My little brother spotted that at Walgreens, that little tripod. Like, check that out. Am I looking at it? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, that would work perfect when you're feeding your spider or taking pictures, which I do a lot of still shots of her, because I try to get him when he's out, but she rarely ever comes out. My pink toe, she used to be out all the time, but then I come home and check on her, and I'm like, hey, I'm talking to her, and next thing you know, I guess my breath blows across the hairs on her, and it's hypersensitive to her, so she freaks out and goes high. So when I'm not around, she comes out. I know that because she's got poop on the front of the screen right there, and she's got web spun.
You want to
sitting here like in a gardener on the rug. Like, I'm like, crisscross applesauce. Just...
Right on. Alright, so I'm like a sadistic geek or a sadistic nerd.
Okay.
Because I like to sit and watch it, but it's like I want to see it go like right now. Boom!
Yeah.
And it's quick and like more.
That's how I always was when I was feeding my snake. That lazy motherfucker always took forever to grab the mouse.
And this one, because Spider's vision's so poor, I mean, I got pictures of them where you'll see their eyes. The difference between a spider and a tarantula and their eyes is a spider has 8 eyes, 8 sets of eyes. A tarantula only has 2.
Okay.
And they're a lot more. She's actually aggressive. She was in a box, and I was trying to get him to like tap down in front of the hole. And she wasn't responding to any of that, so I'm like, well, shit. So I grabbed that bamboo stick right there, and I put it inside the box. I tried to feel around for her, and as soon as I put it in a little bit further, I felt a real big thump on the end of that stick.
I saw it.
She was not happy. Oh, there you go. Venture a little bit further, little creature. Last one was a big black one. It was a little bit too spry for that spider, I think. See, it went over and it's like, we could be like that Australian dude that got stung by a stingray.
Steve Irwin.
They're like, crikey! The little bugger gets in close and then he bolts off. Shit, I fucked that up. Oh look, there you go. Get in the mouth. Feel like death. Check me out. What's this? Oh. Little slutty mouse. Yeah, my snake, I had a big ass Burmese python in West Monroe. It was 23 feet long. Had a pit and chow mix. It walked right up next to her. She wouldn't even bother. It walked up, sniff her, and she'd like hiss at him.
Oh, there she goes.
Boom.
Oh,
There you go.
that shit.
Boom. In there. And look, you can look at the screen too.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a pink on it.
Boom, there you go. That is awesome. She finally, I actually got that one ready. I was prepared, see? There was no poor preparation here. I got good lighting and a fucking tripod.
Hell yeah, you put
That's fucking awesome.
That way there, it auto focuses and it's right there, boom.
man, that's badass, dude.
It took a minute, but boom. Actually, it took like fucking 9 minutes, but still. You can look forward to this motherfucker being on Facebook. Be like, fuck you. Y'all motherfuckers say that. Like, I'll get a lot of shit because people will mock me. I'll be like, you know what? While y'all steadily afraid of spiders, I'm over here watching them, documenting them. Fucking, I'm trained in with shit like this. I was like, man, you get bit by your spiders. Like, I have not yet been bit by either of my spiders. This is actually her second mouse that she's actually going to be eating. And I found out that when she gets rid of the aftermath, it's all bones. You know, like a scorpion or a snake will poop out like a fluff. It'd be like white. And it's like, blah. Well, instead of her shitting it out like that, she'll give off stuff like that little white stuff right there. I don't know what the hell that is. It's spider poop. But she'll release that, but when she releases the bone, because she takes the bone and all, she regurgitates it. Comes out into a little white pellet. And she'll fucking bury it or kick it out of her burrow. It's almost like a souvenir type deal. Yeah. It's awesome. People don't get to see this very often. How, you know, you'll see it on YouTube where people are feeding bigger spiders, but I don't know how big she is right now, but I can tell you right now she's a little bit smaller than him.
How big will she get?
10 inches.
Jesus Christ, oh my God.
Wait till I get that Goliath. That Goliath is 12 inches. That Goliath, this is what I've seen the cage. The cage is awesome. I'm gonna see if I can get that cage. It's like a 45-gallon breeder.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. 45-gallon breeder.
40 breeder?
40 breeder.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
tank you
thinking
gotta
about
go
putting
with.
it on there. If I put it on there, I'll put my Goliath up on that. I mean, I've got an aquarium in there. I got plenty of cages for spiders. That's what I like. I do what I got. I bring them in there.
So does she like legit eat it? She's moving.
I reinforced it, so it initially was housing him. Oh, she's taking it into her burrow. That's all right. At least you're seeing it on the camera.
Yeah.
She pulls it in, and you can't really see. I mean, you can watch it down inside there with the light like that, but.
And then just watch the
Now-
tail just disappear.
Now here's the problem. I'm not going to be able to record the whole feeding.
You can still see her in there
You
on
see
your
everything.
camera. Yeah, you can. She
went
good.
right to the corner. You can see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I won't be able to record the whole feeding because it took her 36 hours to eat the last mouse that
Oh.
size.
Does she legit eat the whole thing?
Yes,
No
there
shit.
was nothing left. I came in day and a half later, and she was just now finishing it, and there was no skeletal remains
Wow.
after she was done.
That's cool.
And these idiots talk about how spiders will shoot their venom into their prey, and it'll liquefy. Well, yes, that is true, but some spiders, tarantulas, they shoot their venom. They know how much to put in, judging by the size of what they're going after. And spiders just bite. They don't liquefy unless it's like a fly or something like that. Most spiders won't take down something bigger than what they can eat. Now, if there was 2 mice in there, she would have killed this one, wrapped it in silk, and then waited for the other one to come through. She would have got that one, and she would have eaten that one. And while the venom that she had shot into this one was doing its job, turning its insides into mush, so she can actually, what she'll start doing is you'll see her, the fangs are in front of her mouth parts. It's like a scorpion. Scorpions have those little pincher looking things. They use those to rip and tear. The big claws are used to hold. The tail is only used to subdue if needed. They don't normally sting unless threatened or unless they need to subdue it quicker. They hold it, and then they got these little mouth parts, and one you'll see them rip with one, and the other one's got shit going up through those things that are just like up inside where her fangs are. But she's got another mouth up underneath there. Fangs are used to hold and keep injecting, and then after it's liquefied, she'll start ripping the skin off and start sucking the juice out of it. And she does eat the flesh. There's no flesh or fur left behind, which is awesome. Hence the name Bird Eater.
Right.
I don't think I'll get a bird just yet to put in there. I think what I'll do is get like a small frog or something. I seen some shit that was sent to me that there's a certain spider or tarantula that they use frogs as pets, as like guard dogs. The frogs will stay in front of the nest and protect the nest by eating any bugs that come in trying to eat the spider eggs. So it's got that frog. I'm like, I'd like to see that shit. But she's a female, so when I got her, she came in that, and there was a label on her. People breed her. People bred her. Her size, right? They say within the first year of her life, she'll get up to 7 inches. At full size, she'll be 10 inches in diameter. And she's pink. There's other salmon pinks. The female is like a real bright, like neon fluorescent pink, and the male is like a black with a little bit of pink around his knees. You look at her and you look at him, they look identical. He's just red and she's pink, but she'll get much bigger than him. He eats mostly crickets. He'll eat superworms. She won't come out unless I start moving stuff, and then she'll come out with an attitude. So I just throw the crickets in the cage, shut the door, water her, let the crickets do their thing. She come out and get them when she comes out and get them. She built a nice little cocoon back in the back here, the funnel. Every time I move that log up top, I destroy it, and it's like you can tell it pisses her off. She has an attitude when you start moving stuff. But she will let you hold her. He'll kick his hairs at you. That's like, no, leave me alone.
I'll leave them all.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I call him Twitch because he's real skittish. It was fitting. I mean, seeing him kick his hair like he was doing, I'm like, this motherfucker's retarded. He'll fit right in that hole.
We're gonna feel like that, yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome, dude. That's super fucking cool.
Very nice.
Yep, I love watching my scorpions attack. After seeing a spider attack a mouse, man, right on top. That first time I wasn't quick enough to get it on recording, but he's seen it. I actually got to see where she flipped upside down underneath the mouse, and then flipped back, rolled back on top of it. It was like I had it pinned, just biting the shit out of it, fanging it up. Phone fucking died. Couldn't afford it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
No
cool.
problem. I mean, people say they want to see it, and then when it's time, I was like, man, I hope they don't. I hope they are able to make it. That'd be cool, because, you know,
No,
I talk to you all the time up there and tell you all about it, and it's like, you know what, and you can see it in her face that she would rather not hear about it. She wants to see it.
Yeah. She's totally like that. That's so funny.
It's like, don't talk about it, be about it, motherfucker. I want to see
Yeah.
this shit. And I was like, you know what? The invite's there. You guys are more than welcome to come over whenever you want. When it comes time to feeding, some people will ask, dude, when are you feeding him? When are you going to feed her next? And I'll tell her, I'm like, man, I don't know. Whenever she's hungry. And the thing about that I've noticed is, when was the last time I fed her?
What?
When was the first time I fed her the last mouse?
Alright, I wasn't there.
Yeah, you was. We put that little white one.
I wasn't there.
Mother fuck.
I
Yes,
wasn't there.
she
No,
was.
I wasn't.
I know you was there.
You thought I was there.
You're the one who dropped the mouse in there.
Oh,
Maybe.
I just said something. I don't know if it stopped recording or something.
Oh, the light shut off because it's getting too hot. Can you still see? The light, I mean, is it bright enough to where you still see it?
Not really. Mm-mm.
Well, good, then we can kill that part until it got up there. The best part was already there. Boom!